Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba-ba.
It's the Sariel Show. Today I play Roommates, a visual novel where my character develops a taste for booze and picks a guy to make sweet, sweet sex to. Hey guys! Today we are playing Roommates. I saw a pen of me playing this the other day, and it looked freaking adorable, so let's start. Let's start. A little girl. Okay. I think psychology needs a fresh start. She needs to break out of her shell. Her goal is to make at least 3 new friends while keeping her grades up. Sounds okay. Start. College. A glorious new world filled to the brim with opportunities for education, community service, and networking. Oh, and also absolutely soul-shakingly terrifying. The population of my hometown is around 5,000. Until now, the farthest I've been from home is 10 miles, and that was to stay with my grandparents while our house was getting fumigated. I've had a hard time looking strangers in the eye, let alone talking to them. You may wonder what a shy small-town girl like me is doing at Liberty University, the 3rd largest school in the state. I'm starting to wonder that myself. I thought I wanted to get out of my comfort zone, but this might be too much. As I walk down the street, I feel like everyone's staring at me. Okay, deep breaths, relax, smile naturally when you make eye contact. It's only a short distance to the place I'll be staying for the rest of the year. I'm living in a house on campus. It's a little more expensive, but most of my tuition is covered through scholarships anyway, and dorm living sounds loud and chaotic, the opposite of what I want. I think it'll be worth the investment. What's up, blonde guy? Are you Anne? A cute, well-dressed young man stands at the door of my house, holding a bundle of papers in his hand. This must be my RA. Deep breaths. Yes? My name is Dominic. I'm the RA for Latin House. Hi. I'm Anne. Come on in and have a seat. I'll start the orientation in a few minutes. Thank you. I'm trying not to think about how often I'm looking at the floor. Just another thing to work on this year. I'm about to step inside when... Wham! What's up, girl? I'm knocked to the ground by someone barreling past me. Whoops, sorry! She keeps running in the house. Hey, Isabel! I can't believe she just... He gives me a look of concern and holds out his hand. I am so sorry, that was incredibly rude of her. Are you alright? Can you stand? I think so. I take his hand and try to stand up. I didn't twist my ankle, but that still kind of hurt. I'm having a hard time thinking of anything that would have justified running that fast, let alone not having time to stop and apologize. Is everyone in this house like this? Oh, not at all. He hesitates. Well, everyone has their eccentricities? I think I pronounced that right? But they're not all like Isabel, I swear. I would have quit this gig ages ago if they were. He gives me a reassuring smile. I want to make sure everyone here has a good living experience, so if anything's bothering you, just come talk to me. Thank you. Again. I'm glad there's at least one person here I can talk to. Dominic seems very kind. Finally, I enter the house I'll be calling home for the next year. The first floor is huge. I can immediately see an oversized couch facing a nice big screen TV. There's also some kind of breakfast nook with a big table, and an area with several bookshelves surrounding a bunch of comfortable-looking chairs. I sit on the couch and take a book out of my purse. I love books of all flavors. At the moment, I've got a rather promising fantasy novel to start. What's up? My shirt. Before I can get too far into the story, though, Dominic comes back, a young man with spiked hair swaggering in after him. Tall, handsome, bad boy vibe. The kind of boy my parents always warned me to stay away from, despite not actually having someone like him in a 70-mile radius. Even when they're standing next to each other, he and Dominic seem like they're from parallel worlds. Words not happening. What's up? I'm Max. Anne. Just as I thought, it's hard to look him in the eye. At least I maintained eye contact for a moment. Hey, no need to be shy. anyone sitting here. Ahem. Why don't you take a seat over there? Dominic points to the opposite end of the couch. What, I can't sit next to her? It's better that you both have more space. Bull, you just want to have her to yourself. Dominic slams a packet of papers in front of Max with a surprising force. Here are the house rules. He walks over to me and hands me a packet as well, more delicately. I guess Max just irritates him. Let's go over them together. Anne, would you like to start? Okay. 1. There shall be no consumption, storage, or sale of alcoholic beverages or illegal drugs in the house area. Nor shall any underage person be in the housing area while under the influence of the aforementioned substances. Students found in violation of this regulation are subject to dismissal from the housing area and remittance on unused rent under the terms of the contract. I've never touched a drop of liquor in my life. I wouldn't have to worry about this rule. 2. There shall be no pets housed in or around the building. That's too bad. A hamster might have been nice. Oh well. I should probably concentrate in school anyway. I'll go next. 3. The sidewalk, entries, and stairwells of this building should not be obstructed or used for any other purpose than for entering and exiting the respective areas of the house. No fornicating. 4. No student shall interfere in any manner with any portion of the heating and lighting apparatus or fire protection equipment in or about the house. There will be no flammable materials or explosives stored in or about the housing area. Blatantly causing fire hazards? They only put rules in after someone's done something dumb. I'm really having second thoughts about this place. Now Max. Now Max what? Read the next two. Read the next two what? Read the next two rules, please. Well, since you asked so nice. 5. Students shall not play musical equipment or instruments at such hours and at such volume as to disturb other students in the dormitories. Well, that's good. I hate when my sleep session gets interrupted. 6. There'll be no firearms or weapons permitted in or about the housing area. It is vital to Dominic that his iron-fisted rule over the populace of this household be lasting and eternal, such that any rebellion can be crushed within a moment's notice. Haha, very funny. Read it properly. Hey man, I'm just reading what's on the paper. I read rule number 6. Oh wow, that's actually kind of amusing. I'll be right back. Isabella! Dominic drops everything and tears up the stairs at the speed of an angry bull. Isabella? As in the Isabella that bumped into me earlier? She may have been rude, but I can't help but admire the sheer audacity it must have taken to edit the rule sheet right under Dominic's nose. I wish I could be half as fearless as that. Dominic left so fast he dropped our keys. Max stands up and tosses me mine. I just managed to catch it. Well, I'm gonna bring in my gear, then tour the rest of this place. You coming? Yeah, why not? Explore with Max. Well, I did want to be more social. At the same time, I have no idea why he'd want me to come along when we're complete strangers. Why me? I was just thinking it'd be easier if I introduced you to everyone, because you seem kind of shy. Really? What? I'm a nice guy. I can't help but laugh, though I immediately feel bad about it. Luckily, Max is grinning, so I don't think I really hurt his feelings. Okay, I'll choose to believe you. Huh? I mean, I'll come with you. Oh, yay! Relationship change. Plus 5. Okay. He shoots me a gratified grin. That's the spirit. Come meet me in my room once you're done unpacking, alright? Alright. I bring my luggage up to my room. Oh, it's a cute one. I had no idea what to pack for a year away from home, so I brought as much as I could. All of my clothes, old notebooks, old scrapbooks, a microwave, my favorite tea mug, my favorite tea strainer, an ironing board, my sewing machine, my sewing kit, my bit of yarn and knitting needles, the pillows I made in 6th grade, the needlepoint I made in 7th grade, pictures of my grandparents, parents, and extended family, my laptop, my cell phone, chargers for my laptop and cell phone, my 50 favorite books. Jeez, that's a lot of fucking shit. Max saunters into my room. I must have taken longer to unpack than I thought. Wow, restraint's not really your thing, is it? I suppose I might have overdone it a little. That's fine. If one of those hoarding shows comes by, I'll know which room to send them to. Hey, it's not that bad. Kidding. You ready? Sure, let's go. There's a sweet smell and some soft ambient music coming from the room next to mine. I wonder who lives there. I knock lightly on the door. No response. Come on, give it a little more force. But look, we don't have all day. You can blame me if they get pissed. Nothing ventured, nothing gained. I take a deep breath and give the door a louder knock. Hello? A pretty blonde girl peeks out from behind the door. What is this, a sanctuary house for intensively attractive people? If so, what am I doing here? I'm beginning to feel somewhat insecure about my appearance, to say the least. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Was I disturbing you? Pfft, my grand's music's louder than that. No offense. The name's Max. Just moved in today. This here's Anne. Nice to meet you. Oh, you must be any neighbors. I was wondering if anyone was living in those empty rooms. I'm Sally. I just moved in this past Friday. It is so nice to meet you. Thank you. Is that incense? Oh, this is just for meditation purposes. The energy here is so hectic that I feel like there's need to be something tranquil to balance it out. Energy? Energy? Energy! You know, things like auras, the spiritual forces connecting everything in this world. Why, if there's too much of one kind of energy, then... Rakesh, get in here! Sally winces. Everything ripples outwards from there. I'm going to keep meditating. You're welcome to join me if you like. No, thank you. Maybe some other time. Sitting in a smoke-filled room with a complete stranger, even one who seems perfectly nice, is still far outside my comfort zone. Okay, I'll see you at dinner. She waves cheerfully before shutting the door. Max shrugs at the door as the door closes. I cannot fucking speak, and I hurt my keyboard. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. He looks towards the yelling noises and shrugs again. He gestures for me to take the lead. A few steps later, I turn my head, and he's nowhere to be seen. Well, I've come too close now. I can hear them loudly talking anyway. Sounds like this will be interesting. I walk further down the hall, following the sound of Isabella's outrage. The door to what I can only assume is her room is half open. I go inside to see what the commotion is about. Isabella is glaring at a young man who's acting like he's made some very regrettable decisions. I hope the two of them don't fight. I've barely been here an hour, and hate to find out I've made a terrible mistake in living arrangements. Maybe it's not too late to get reassigned. You know, the good looker, though. He looks as though he came straight off the cover of a romance novel. Personally, I think he looks fucking weird. Can't believe you painted all over my dance pole. Okay. Or he's an exotic dancer, and this house is secretly a strip club. What have I gotten myself into? I am sorry. Do you not like the colors? It has nothing to do with the colors. I can't exercise with all this fresh paint on here. But it looks more vibrant, yes? No! Well, maybe a little. But I'm still mad because you should have asked before you went off and used my things in your art project. You wouldn't want me to take all your paintbrushes and tape them together and make a dance pole, would you? The guy thinks for a moment and shakes his head. I would not mind if you did that. And there's the problem. There's such a thing as private What's all this about? Rakesh messed with my exercise pole. So I see. And? You're the RA, why don't you talk to him about it? I would love to, Isabella, but I'm afraid that over-regulating things here would make me too much of an iron-fisted dictator. Seriously? I'm always serious. How else would I crush rebellions? Ugh. Whatever. I'm gonna take a shower. Don't let the karma hit you on the way out. He spots me out of the corner of his eye. Oh, Anne. I'm sorry about earlier. I wouldn't have left halfway through orientation. Did you find your way around okay? Oh, definitely. Please don't worry about it. Let me know if you need any help unpacking. I'd like to make it up to you somehow. I don't, but do you know where I could donate some things? I brought way too much. Of course. I know there's some clothes and book swaps on campus. Just have to look up when and where they are. Dominic spends the next hour looking up dates and locations and directions for various swap events, along with directions to the nearest thrift stores in town. I've never had a guy go so out of his way for me, though I'm sure it's just him doing his job as an RA. As I walk out of Dominic's room with a stack of helpful papers in my arms, I see the pole painting boy come out of Isabella's room, covered in considerably more paint smearage than before. Did he spend all that time cleaning up? Hi. At least I was louder this time, if not by much. He turns to me and presses his hands together in what I can only assume is a respectful gesture. Namaste. Is that how you say that? Namaste. You're new, yes? Yes. My name is Anne. I am Rakesh. It is good to meet you, Anne. Thank you. Do you always... I have no idea how to praise it tactfully. Rakesh tilts his head. Greet roommates? Have paint on? Oh. No. I do not paint other people's belongings. Most of the time. Most of the time? Have you ever had an idea so strong it takes over your thoughts? When I'm inspired like that, everything is a canvas. I see I may have to invest in a lock for my door. I'm trying to figure out how to tactfully ask Rakesh to leave my things alone when my stomach growls. I try not to let it show, but suddenly I'm very aware of the smell of food coming from the kitchen. Ah, it is time for dinner. Who's cooking? Usually it is me, but today it is Sally's turn. He doesn't look particularly happy about it. Is she a bad chef? No, very good. She does not cook with any meat or milk products. Not even butter. Vegan? Yes, vegan. Vegan. Bleh. Back home, there was no such thing as vegan, let alone vegetarian. Meat, potatoes, convenience store food, maybe some Chinese takeout if we wanted to be particularly fancy. I wonder what a vegan meal looks like. Probably looks gross. Weird looking, maybe? All one color, perhaps? I walk back downstairs and into the kitchen. Sally looks up from her frying pan and gives a cheerful wave. It looks like she's cooking some kind of, patty? She doesn't use meat. What the fuck's it made out of? Ew, is it like made out of vegetables? I hear that's a thing. Vegetable patty of some sort. Hello again. Dinner will be ready in just a few minutes. Oh, okay. What are you making? Oh, nothing too fancy. I know that most of the people here are omnivores, so I'm making some good old-fashioned burgers and hot dogs. Burgers and hot dogs? But wouldn't those have veggie burgers and soy dogs? That's fucking gross. Oh. They look and taste just like the real thing. You won't be able to tell the difference. Sure about. She flashes me a smile so bright that I couldn't possibly doubt her sincerity. I suppose I'll take your word for it. Is there anything I can do to help? Oh no, I'm all covered here. You just have a seat and don't worry about a thing. Okay. I go over to the common room dining table and take a seat. Over on the couch, Dominic seems to be giving Rakesh a half-hearted lecture on property rights. Rakesh smiles and nods, but I get the feeling it's not going to stick. I don't see Max yet, but I do hear what sounds like an electric guitar riff from upstairs. What was that? Hey, is dinner ready yet? Isabella comes down the stairs fresh from the shower, by which I mean she's wearing nothing but a towel. You get dressed before coming down here! Oh, is little Dominic getting all hot and bothered? At least the guy upstairs appreciated the view. She looks me over. And this girl, too. Aren't you the one I bumped into earlier? Oh god, why am I blushing? Enough! Isabella, put some clothes on. It's a towel. I'm breaking neither house rules nor public decency laws. Face it, honey. I'm a war of escalation. I always win. In a war of escalation, I always win, sorry. We'll see about... Dinner served! Sally bustles about carrying so many platters it's a wonder she hasn't fallen over. Burgers and hot dogs here, buns here, sweet potato fries, and condiments over here. Enjoy. Woo! I'm starved. Max comes downstairs limping a little. Are you okay? Oh yeah, I'm fine. Just dropped my guitar. No biggie. He winks at Isabella. Maybe I just shouldn't ask. We all dig in. The texture is interesting. But once you get past that, it tastes okay. Not something I would go out of my way to eat, but okay. I'm gonna order a pizza. I reluctantly agree. You big babies, you've barely had a bite each. Oh yeah? I feel like so much. How come your plate's nothing but fries? I'll have some later. I'm just bracing myself. Rakesh pushes his plate aside. Thank you for the meal. I am full. I don't think this is that bad. No, they're right. I must not have gotten a good brand. I'll just have to do better next time. She claps her hands. Dominic, make that 3 pizzas, one with no cheese. It'll be my treat this time. And so it comes to pass that my first meal on campus was delivery. Almost everyone in this house is incredibly lively. Even Sally, despite her whole meditation thing. But even in the midst of all these strong personalities, I don't feel uncomfortable. Maybe this will work out for the best. I don't know about that. This is gonna fucking bother me. Just like how it's here, and there isn't another one here. It's, I mean, because they could have just boop, put a little like boop right there in the middle, would have been fine and equal, but they didn't, and it's not, and yep. For as long as I can remember, I've had this recurring dream where I hit an alarm clock over and over again until it stops. The strangest thing about it is, it always happens just before I have to get up. I bolt upright and look to my left. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. 10:28, I have 2 minutes to get to class. Well, you're fucked. I flit around my room in a frenzy. Socks. Where are my socks? There's my book bag, but where are my notebooks? Are they in the yarn? Wait, no. I put them under my bed because there wasn't enough space. Ugh, I finally find everything I need, put on my nice jacket, and race downstairs. I've never done well without breakfast, but can I afford to waste time on toast? I should really get... I spot someone standing stock still in front of one of the common room walls. Is that Kesh? I suppose he must not have any morning classes. Gretchen's normally sleepy gaze has sharpened laser-like onto some point on the wall. It's a little intimidating. I haven't seen anyone with such preternatural focus since my uncle's last hunting trip. Are you... Shh! He frowns. Anne, look at that wall and tell me what is missing. It's a blank wall. Decoration? Life. There's no movement, no beautiful play of color, not even the cobweb of a lonely spider. I hate spiders. Only starkness. It begs me to hatch its potential. But how? I'm sure this is all very fascinating, but I need to go. I start for the door. Wait! I have it. And we must find a hacksaw. We will carve loneliness into the barren tundra. Please, I have to get to... Are you suggesting that we saw through the wall? Rakesh pauses and gives a decisive nod. Yes. It is the only way. Oh my god, this is what he meant when he mentioned getting taken over by inspiration. I didn't think it was this bad. I am so late and I shouldn't miss my first class, but what if he really does go through with this? You know? I really don't fucking care. Let's just go to class, it's fine. I really don't want to make a bad impression on my English professor on the first day, and even if Rakesh did find a hacksaw, I doubt he would go through with it. He probably will, but whatever. Or I hope he wouldn't go through with it. No, don't overthink. Sorry, I can't help you. I flee before Rakesh ropes me into this crazy scheme, and I think I saw him as one of the more reasonable people around here. Well, he's very reasonable. Finally, lunchtime. Oh man, I'm hungry now, just thinking, like, yummy foods. Oh, I fucking hate this word. Syllabi. The syllabi were words? Nope. Oh. Right, because syllabi is the plural of syllabus. So, the syllabi were straight. Yeah, that makes sense now, sort of. The syllabi were straightforward enough. Luckily, the homework assignments won't be nearly as frequent as in high school, and they only make up a small portion of our grade compared to exams and final papers. College allows for a lot more free time than high school, all in all. Unfortunately, my scholarships aren't going to cover much more than school, books, and board. If I want to be anything other than a crazy hermit, I think it's in my best interest to find a job. I think I'll check out my options after I get something to eat. I decided to grab a bite at the cafe on campus. I didn't pay for a meal plan, so there's no point in going to the cafeteria when the cafe food's probably better. Hey, welcome to Lingua Franca. Oh, this is interesting. If it isn't the cutie I bumped into earlier. We do have a habit of running into each other, huh? Cutie? You're adorable! I could have a lot of fun corrupting you. Oh, I like you. I'm just kidding! You're so fun to tease. And right? Yes. You look hungry. How would you like a meatball sub? That sounds good. Alright then, one meatball sub coming right up. Thanks. How much? And, what kind of housemate would I be to make you pay for lunch on your first day of school? You can have it gratis. Just don't tell my manager, okay? Thank you. Isabella winks at me and goes back behind the counter to assemble my sandwich. She's much nicer than first impressions led me to believe. I wouldn't mind working here with her. Here you go, hon. The meatball sub is perfectly wrapped. I suppose she's been working here for a while. Excuse me. Would you happen to know where I would be able to find work? Work? Oh, there are all kinds of jobs available on campus. Heck, I started at the cafeteria my freshman year. I mean, it's one of the worst jobs on campus. High pressure, fast paced, and the people are crazy. The only good thing about it is even a monkey could do it. Most of the jobs open to freshmen are like that, though. If you want to get in on something worth your while, you need to show your skills or they won't even look at you twice. For instance, this job. You think all you need to do is look good in a uniform, but people come in with crazy orders all the time. You need to be spontaneous enough to adapt to the customers, like they want marinara sauce on their meatball sub and we don't have it. Fast talk them into settling for ketchup, that kind of thing. It's not the same thing at all. I think most of the jobs on campus and in town get posted online. You can look up qualifications too. Alright. It's gonna be one of those games. How do I get qualifications? Well, you want it fast and dirty or slow and steady? Sorry. Both? I'd like to know my options, I guess. Okay. Now, you'll probably be spending most of your time during the day at classes learning, and since how to be a better short order chef hasn't been a class since the school was a technical college, you're going to have to look for things to do. Just working a job is going to make you better at working that sort of thing. Working at the bookstore will get you more organized, for example. It's slower, but you'll make money while you do. That said, if you check the local blog site, you can find all kinds of things to do outside of school. Since you're my roommate, if you ask nice, I might clue you in on some things to do around town as well. Pretty please? Well, since you asked so nicely, there's a club downtown with a pretty decently low cover charge, and the rock climbing facility is great for the active climber if you'd like to try that. It's pretty fun. They're relatively cheap too. Not only can you have some fun, but if you pay attention, you'll pick up some good tips on how to do better at jobs. It's faster, but it also tends to cost money. Once you get skilled enough, you can start applying for some of the advanced jobs. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Isabella. Hey, don't worry about it. Come back anytime, Lillian. I'll be happy to show you the ropes. Oh shit, alright, now we've got this screen with a whole lot of fucking things. What's all this? Guess. Grades is 0. I have $200. 100 energy. Well, this is glowing. I'm assuming this is... Can't click on it? Oh, God, no. What? What? Roll in bed. Learn. Friday, current. Okay, classroom. I don't understand what I'm fucking doing. Do I gotta... well, I suppose I should fucking save first. Let's save. Yay! Okay. Save. Save. No. Okay, return. Just make sure it's... No! 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 Fuck! No! You know what? Fuck, I don't even fucking care. Whatever. Alright. So, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing here. Do I need to click this? Do I need to click this? Do I... Oh. No, stop. Oh, this is what I'm currently doing. That's why this is here, and these are other things that I can do. I'm learning slowly. Slowly learning. Oh, and these are a day. A day. One day. The day. Okay. So, I guess I'll attend classes in the morning? Yeah, yeah, okay. And then I'll go to, I'll go to the bookstore. These are good, yes. And then in the evening, I'll do rock climbing. This sounds good. Great. Okay, can I do this one now? Okay. And I will do the studies. And then I will do... I will do the cleaning of the parks. And then... Ooh. Oh. Oh, wait, no, yeah. And I'll do this. Good, great. It's fucking Sunday. Let's do it. Sunday. We're gonna do some more studying. We're gonna play some chess. And then we're gonna go to sleep early because it's Sunday. Right? Good. Good! Good. Alright, start. Oh, okay, Friday morning. Learning. Have to click Friday afternoon. Nathan, where do we keep the adult material? Apparently some people have, well, I guess that went pretty well. Did it? I mean, I don't know. Look. Oh, I lost money. That was incredible, Anne. How'd you get so good at this? Rock wall climbing, okay. Knowledge, assimilation 100% completed. Please insert new book. I must be doing a good job. Some guy just gave me a tip. Right on. Because that went pretty well. So weird. No event. Okay. It's nice to be back home. It's been a long week and I'm exhausted. I just want to curl up in bed and read a good book for a while. Thinking about my room when I see Isabella on the porch, Dogamax. Seriously, this party is going to be great. You gotta come out. She sees me walking up and waves excitedly. You too, Anne. This is the first really big party of the quarter. It's going to be so much fun. Everyone will be there. I don't know if I'm up to an actual party. Just getting used to the house has been taxing enough. And I really am pretty tired. Who's coming? And where is it? Max and I for sure. I doubt anybody else will come out. You gotta come out, Anne. This is just a thing for you. You need to blossom, girl. Isn't that right, Max? It's gonna be loud and crazy. Perfect place to let go and have a good time, you know? Exactly! Isabella and Max start mock dancing with each other in front of me, I guess trying to show me what they're doing. What they'll be doing. I guess it could be fun. I don't know. I'm pretty tired. Let me think about it, okay? Alright, but get a move on. We won't wait all night, hun. Isabel. Oh, her name is Isabel, not Isabella. And I feel dumb. I've been saying her name wrong this entire fucking time because I don't read like a normal person. Isabel winks at me as I pass by. I head past the other two and up to my room to unload my books. Ugh. So hard. So fucking hard to deal with decisions. I'm gonna do it. Oh, it's so pretty. I had no idea the party was going to have so many people. Starting to get lightheaded. Maybe it's not too late to go back to my room. No. I've got to be strong. I came here to get away from my fears. I'm never going to get anywhere if I just keep shying away from people. And besides, her name is Isabella! What the fucking shit? Is it Isabella or Isabella? This is gonna piss me off. And besides, Isabella's got a hold of my arm. That girl's got a grip like a steel trap. I'm not going to say I'm being dragged into the house, but we are entering it perhaps faster than I would have liked. First things first. Where's the keg? Keg? Oh yeah, gotta get this party started. Got it. I'll be right back. Should you guys really be drinking? What? Is this you guys bullcrap? He's getting beer for all of us. What? Come on, Anne. This is just what you need. Alcohol is a great inhibition breaker. And there are tons of cool people at this party for you to meet. I don't know, Isabella. Can't I just wait here? You'll never get anywhere just being a wallflower, girly. Here, take this. One for you too, sexy. Isabella takes hers immediately, taking a huge swig from her plastic cup. I can't have her... A plum? A plum? A plum? A plumb. Oh my fucking god. I don't know how to say that or what the fuck it means. A plumb. A plumb. fuck it. But I still take the preferred cup. Go on, hun. Bottoms up. Isabella's winking at me. I suppose there's nothing else for it. It's the first time I've had beer. When I open my eyes, only half the cup is gone. There you go, cutie. Way to go. Now let's hit the dance floor. Yeah. No, it's a bad idea. I feel my cheeks reddening as they grab my hands and we start to head to the dance floor. Alrighty? Shouldn't we check the scene out first? No better place to see the dance than from the dance floor. As we make it to where the other students are dancing, the crowd starts pressing in on us. It's a little nerve-wracking, but it's also a bit exciting. The other two let go of my hands and start dancing. Isabella looks at me with an appraising look. I don't think I'm up to dancing yet. Max, grab us a refill, will you, hot stuff? Anything for you, babe. Max grabs my half-empty cup and heads off back to the keg. Isabella takes both of my hands in hers. Okay, Anne. Now's your chance. Go after him. What? What do you mean? Come on. Go grab yourself a cup of courage and go talk up Max. He's pretty cute, and you live with him, so he's not going to be mean to you. He's great practice for talking to guys. I don't know, Isabella. I mean, I guess he's handsome, but I don't think I'm ready for that. Oh, please. That's what the beer's for. Go on. Well, dude, you fucking, like, scare me just a little bit, so I'm just gonna, yeah. Isabella's right. Now's the perfect time. He may not be the perfect guy, but it can't hurt to practice, right? I hurry after Max, but he makes his way through the crowd much faster than me. I finally catch up with him as he's refilling our cups. Oh, hey, Ann, what's up? He offers me a newly filled cup, and I take a swift drink of it. Time to get my courage up. Well, I thought it wasn't fair that you had to wait in line all alone, but I guess I got here too late anyway. Don't worry about it. Thanks for keeping me company anyway. Where'd you leave Isabella? Isabella. Is fucking bang your name, stupid. What's with her face? Is she getting drunk already? I'm not sure where she's at now. I scan the crowd wondering if Isabella really did disappear. Max looks for her too, holding I fucking clicked too fast. I didn't read that. Sorry. I don't think I'm ready for trying to talk up Max yet. I drink the rest of my beer in one long swig, grabbing another cup from Max and taking a sip. If this stuff is supposed to get my courage up, I'm gonna need it quick. That is a really bad idea. You have a taste for it, huh? Or are you an old hand at it? Oh no, this is my first time with beer, actually. Really? With any alcohol? Use your fucking phone.
Who is this? Who is this that makes with the texty sounds?
Alright, let's keep this party going in the next video, guys. I'm out.
If I knew you were coming, I'd have baked a cake.
Baked a cake.
Baked a big fat cake. If I knew you was coming, I'd have baked a cake.
How'd you do?
How'd you do?
How'd you do?